Hey guys, alrighty, so today we are starting our Sabbath videos. We'll be going over these for the next 2 weeks, which basically means for the next week because I was a little behind on videos because my internet's been down, but hey, we're getting back and caught up today. Alrighty, so we are going over llamas, which is L-A-M-M-A-S, also known as Lunasa or Lugnasad. I don't really know how other people say it, but I have to, there we go. It's L-U-G-H-N-A-S-A-D-H. I had to write it out so I could actually spell it. I say Lunasa. Now, my favorite animal of all time is a llama, which is why it's really hard for me to call this llamas, just because it reminds me of a llama and then it doesn't seem so, yeah. But anyway, so however you want to pronounce it, this occurs on August 1st, okay? So, on the eve of August 1st, Wiccans gather to celebrate the first of their harvest festivals, which is Lammas. The name Lammas is derived from loaf mass, or half mass, maybe? An ancient celebration of bread loaves that villagers would fashion from the first grains of their harvest. The gathering of grains making of loaves marked the beginning of the harvesting season in rural old Europe. In Ireland, they called Lammas the Feast of Lunasa, pronounced Lunasa, like I said. The feast of the Celtic god Lu. Cultists draw a parallel between Celtic Lu and Roman Mercury, since both gods are skilled in all arts, especially in magic. Lunasa was aptly named because it was a tide of great natural magic for rural folk. The theme of sacrifice was important in Lunasa. The sacred harvest represented the sacrifice of the horned god as he manifested through the grain to sustain human lives. This archetypical theme of altruistic sacrificial offering is the same found in the globe in various guises, which remains a familiar centerpiece of the Christian mythos. The Celtic mythic cycle of, I don't even know, Mabinogion. Lu represented the European manifestation of the sacrifice god archetype. Let's see. Pagan folk of old Europe would actualize this theme of sacrifice god through the reaping of their first crops. So it's not actually like goat sacrifice. Calm down. Celebrants might mark the feast day with circular dances aimed at regenerating the earth and building the community. They might also offer newly harvested crops as sacrifice to the old gods. So today you are going to do a harvest, luck, and house protection. So you're going to need fresh produce of your choosing. Some of the favorites are corn and squash, but if I were you, if you can get to it, I would try to pick things that come out around harvest, like pumpkin, squash, corn, that type. I don't know why I can't think of anything else, but that type of stuff, like things you would think about around like Thanksgiving, just because that's the type of thing that we're going for, is more of the fall harvest. But you know, whatever you want to pick is fine. And then a brown taper candle about 5 to 6 inches in length. One magical Lunasa custom was bringing the prized and highly magical first sheaf of corn across the front door threshold of one's home. The villagers would offer this honor to the person who obtained the first sheaf of corn, and a custom would ensure luck and protection from illness and poverty for the coming year, which we could all use. In its practice today, go to the grocery store and select a produce, or grain, item that has symbolic attributes that represent a quality you would like to bring into your life. So do some research. For example, you may select a bunch of carrots because their orange colors seem to represent the warmth of the sun, or maybe a red pepper because you want to bring zest and vitality into your life. An apple might appeal to you because it represents soothing feminine energy. Be creative, do some research, or Go to the store and see what calls to you. You know, if you're just walking around and you see an onion and that calls to you for whatever reason, pick it up and buy it. Bring the produce or grain to your home, but before you bring it inside, light a brown taper candle and hold it in your left hand. Stand before the front door of your home. Hold the food item above the lit candle flame. Don't light it on fire. And say, O holy Lu, Lord of the harvest, state your desire, into my home with this harvested fruit of the land. Step over the threshold of your front door. Place the food item somewhere near the door through which you just entered and set the candle close by. Allow the candle to burn completely out. After the candle extinguishes, prepare and eat a portion of the food item in silence. Now, just a little reminder to you peepsy doodles. If, like me, my front door is downstairs because I'm in an upper apartment, I'm not going to just leave a candle lit at the bottom of the stairs. So please be cautious in where you leave your candle because you don't want to be a fire hazard. So anyway, that was our first day of Lammas, and we will go through the meaning of Lunasa tomorrow. Bye guys.